I'm Jeff Notkin. I am a commercial paleontologist. I'm the owner of Notkin Rock and Fossil and founder of Aerolite Meteorites. I'm a meteorite specialist as well as a paleontologist. And I was the host of TV's Meteorite Men. And one of my great passions and interests in life is the study of and collection of invertebrate fossils. And so I am here near Lake Okeechobee in Florida at a very famous and amazing site called Rucks Pit. And it is known for its gorgeous fossil clams, which are sometimes filled with calcite crystals. Now here is an ordinary fossil clam, of which there are many here. And if you do enough digging, and if you're lucky enough to get permission to come here like I did, you may find some of these gorgeous fossils. There are so many people in the fossil world that wish they were standing where I'm standing now, because this site has been closed for about 20 years. And so the chance to come here and dig in this untouched material, which has been excavated from the fossil-bearing layer, I felt like it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So my first day I spent in this cut, and this material here, this piled dirt, has been dug out from the fossil-bearing layer. And look at the abundance of, there's just fossil clams everywhere. And it's quite easy to work. It's fairly soft. So the vast majority of the clams are like this. They're your typical fossil clams. I mean, they're cool. I would, under normal circumstances, I would be thrilled to just find some of these. Some of them are very large. But when you start finding these clams where some of the shell has been replaced by calcite, or in some cases the interior is filled with calcite crystals, they're really gorgeous and astounding. And I felt like I had gold fever. I said, I've got to find one more. I've got to keep digging up until the last minute. And we had the great good fortune to have fire hoses here. So the staff would blast the wall with fire hoses, and the clams really stand out when they get wet. So, well, the clams weren't the only things that got wet, because I was constantly rushing up going, oh, look at that one, while the hose was going. Oh gosh, what an experience. I'm so grateful. It reminds me a bit of meteorite hunting. Meteorites typically fall in what's called a strewn field ellipse. A typical meteorite fall might be 1/2 mile wide or 3/4 mile wide, and 7 or 10 or 15 miles long. So when you understand the mechanics of a meteorite fall, you can predict to some degree where pieces might be. So you might be hunting at one area and go, oh, I'm not finding anything. I've got to move to another area. It's going to be better over there. And that's what I was doing here all the time. So my first instinct was to come and work in this cut. And this was where I found the best pieces yesterday. And today I go, okay, I've got to go experiment and try different areas. So I went up on top of these mounds. They're riddled with fossils. You wouldn't really think so when you look at it. It just looks like dirt. But look, here's a shell fragment right here on the surface. It's just an ordinary clam. Look, there's another one. There's another one. I didn't plant these. I'm just showing you how abundant they are. But these are the ordinary ones. These are not the coveted calcite filled ones. So you might find 100 of these before you find a good crystal filled clam. But when you do, it's that wow moment. It's a bit like finding a meteorite, really. They really are tremendous. See, I just can't stop. The day's over. I've already found some wonderful pieces, and I'm very happy. But I'm still looking in the piles. What a fantastic experience! I really have to compliment John Kramer and his team, Pacific Geolabs. Such a well-run event. loads of places to dig, courteous and supportive staff. They've really thought of everything. It's almost like being on vacation with fossils.